Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play Sly 2, A Band of Thieves. Last time, we successfully stole the Clockwork Stomach, shutting down Jean Bison's spice shipping operation to North America. And in this episode, we're going to be tackling the second to last episode of the game, Episode 7, Menace in the North, eh? So, let's start.
Things just weren't right up in Canada. Random acts of violence were popping up like weeds, and the Northern Lights, well, they just weren't right. One night they'd be brighter than ever, and the next, gone. In Nunavut Bay, I overheard talk between Jean Bison and his mysterious partner Arpeggio. Somehow, those two are behind it all. Tracking the source of the disturbance was easy. By simply following the lights, we were led north to an immense lumber camp. The sheer number of fallen trees advertised Jean Bison's presence and that he was in possession of the clockwork talons. The Thievius Raccoonus makes numerous references to the talons slicing through plates of steel. A skilled lumberjack like Bison could clear a forest in hours while wielding the artifacts. Those talons have got to go, both to finally do away with clockwork and to save the environment from his twisted sense of progress. The world just doesn't need to make space for another strip mall.
Sly Cooper and the gang in Menace from the North, eh? And here we are in the north. Now let me check. There are still power-ups from ThiefNet that we'll need to buy, which means we're gonna need to buy ourselves some stuff in order to be able to get these. But for right now, let's see. Guttural Reward, terrifying your foes. Reduction Bomb, shrink enemies in the area. And Thief Reflexes, slow time to a crawl. So we are still a Time Lord. So we'll buy, the most expensive one's the Reduction Bomb, so we'll buy that one for right now. And here we are.
Okay, so here's what we know. One, Arpeggio's blip is on its way to pick up a battery from Jean Bison. And two, the only way we'll get a crack at Arpeggio's clockwork brain is by finding a way to sneak aboard his blip.
But before we do that, we'll need to snag the clockwork talons off Jean Bison. Time is short and we've got a lot to accomplish.
True, but first things first. This lumber camp isn't on any of my maps. I need you to poke around and take some recon photos. They'll help to get my sensors oriented.
No problem. Recon photos I got covered.
In anticipation of the icy climate, I took the liberty of modifying your cane. It can now separate into two smaller canes, useful for ice climbing. Try ascending to the top of that sheet of ice. Just jump and hit the circle button to dig in.
Interesting. So my cane can now turn into two canes. I don't know how he managed to do that. But thanks, Bentley. So yes, we have this lumber mill camp. This is another sort of big place where we're going to be finding quite a few bottles hidden around here and there. Such as this one. Where do I need to go? Recon the sawmill. So I was right, it is right here. And climbing on up. Where did he get the second hook? I don't know. But first things first, let's get some coins, because I'm going to need them in order to buy stuff. So, recon time. I said recon time.
My cane upgrade performed so well in the field. Now scout the area. I could really use the reconnaissance.
All right, so we've got, looks like we got to take a picture of a bear. Well, this is going to be fun. As you can see, this place has a lot of pits inside it, so you need to be careful.
This place is bear country, all right. interesting. He's putting out a slight radio signature.
The bear's putting out a radio signature? Huh. That's odd. And don't get too close to the bears. I should have mentioned this in chapter 6, but I never did. If you get too close to the bears, they will attack you. So watch out for that. Gonna just go over this way. Climb on up so that I can get a better vantage point because I feel so weird without having any way of going up. All right, so there's a saw that I have to take a picture of down there. Jean Bison's house.
Jean Bison's house. The lair of the beast. The den of evil. The epicenter of ecological destruction.
That's a lot of things. So we need to take a picture of a boat and then the saw. So we'll take a picture of the saw because we're close to it. Oh, this is bad. It's gone down. And sawmill blades.
Those saw blades look particularly old. I guess this logging camp has been around for a while.
All right, and one last area we need to go to is where the boat is. So let's try and see if we can find our way over there in one piece. All right, I'm gonna silently obliterate you. There's the nice little picture of the Northern Lights. All right. Oh, I could have ridden the log. Probably should have ridden the log in hindsight. Oh, really? I was kind of hoping that it would have killed him. All right. And boat.
Fascinating. My sensors detect a Wi-Fi link to that boat. It must be piloted by computer. Okay, that should do it. Now for the real point of interest. Head for that lighthouse and try to find a way to sneak in.
Easier said than done, Bentley. Easier said than done. All right. Gonna go behind you. Silently obliterate you. Send him to the great beyond. Well, the silent beyond, I should say. And time to go along the water. All right, and looks like we have a way we can go in right here. Okay, so we got a spinner. Let's try and get this spinner. There we go.
Just looking at that spinner makes me dizzy.
The battery charger.
That's the battery charger, but where's the battery arpeggios coming to pick up?
And the front door, barred by a simple wooden chair. Oh, how cunning.
I was right. The entrance is barred from the inside. Might as well get a shot of old Jean Bison.
All right. So, Jean Bison.
Oh, Sly, listen in. He's mumbling to himself.
Come on, Jean. You got it in you. Those lumberjack games need some more competition, eh? What would attract the participants? Bullseye! I'll post the clockwork talons as a trophy. That should bring in the competition. Although, who am I kidding, eh? I'm gonna win just like every other year. Oh, it's tough being this tough. It sure is, yeah.
Head back to the safe house. We need to talk about these lumberjack games.
All right, so the lumberjack games, huh?
Well, guys, Jean Bison has unknowingly thrown down the gauntlet. With the clockwork talons as a trophy, we'd be fools not to participate in his lumberjack games. Fortunately, due to frequent avalanches, a log chopping guide was frozen in a wall of ice not far from our position. Sly, you're in charge of acquiring the book. I'm sure it will prove invaluable. Now, we're all aware that Arpeggio's blimp is coming to pick up another battery. To sneak aboard without incident, I'd recommend we pull a Trojan horse and stow away inside the battery. However, the location of the device is still a mystery. We need some inside information. So, working together, you two will infiltrate the Moose Guard's secret RC combat club. Those guys all work in the lighthouse. If you win the battle, I'm sure they'll talk. Despite his antique mind, Jean Bison's no fool. To keep tabs on him, we'll need to bug his house, steal the radio tags off local bears, and then jerry-rig them into a sensor array. It's a challenging set of tasks, and that blimp's on its way. Let's get to work.
But first things first, we have bottles that need collecting. And unfortunately, unlike, say, Chapter 6, which I was able to get the bottles with ease, Chapter 7 is going to probably be a little bit tougher for the bottles. Same rules apply as how I've been handling the bottles. Oh, geez. As how I've been handling the bottles for a while now. I'm going to be cutting to once I get every single one of them. I know some people probably do not like this, but this saves on time. So, cutting ahead. That's 1. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 'Send you to the silent beyond. 7. 8. 9. Sorry. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. No. Whoops. 16. 17. 18. 19. 'That bear is gonna be the bane of my existence. Oh, the bear's still going after me. Why does this thing hate me so much? Is this the same one from Canada whose cubs I stole? I mean, that would give me a legitimate reason to hate me. I'm scared to go down. Go away. Bad bear. Bad news bears. 20. 21. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 'Do a little dance, bear. $27, 28, 29, and 30. Yeesh, that took me quite a while, ladies and gentlemen. I can't even begin to tell you how long that took me because I didn't realize that there was a bottle on the top of this lighthouse here. There's an ice slope that you can go on that I just sort of screwed up on. Wonder, will this put me? Yep, puts me back at the top. Perfect, because I want to grab this. Now let's get back to the safe house before this thing explodes. Before I get hit by stuff. That way I don't have to do this later. And in we are. So, let's sell all the loot that I've been getting for a while now. Large gold bar, 3 topazes, 6 sapphires, 6 rubies, 1 medium necklace, and 1 jeweled chalice. With that, we should have enough to buy both the guttural roar and thief reflexes. There we go. So I'm gonna probably need more coins because I guess I could have sworn silent obliteration was the last one, so I wasn't counting on there being more. Now let's check and see, is the safe available? Nope, that means that we're gonna have ourselves some missions to do. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we're going to be doing Sly's missions, Bear Cave bugging, and laser redirection. Or I should say, restarting laser redirection after what happened to me. And then we'll continue on from there. So, see you all next time.